Hey there, I'm John Green, and today we're diving into a bit of business history. Let's take a look at 10 companies that were once household names but no longer exist. These companies were pioneers, innovators, and cultural touchstones, but they ultimately succumbed to the relentless forces of change. Get ready for a trip down memory lane as we remember these fallen giants and learn valuable lessons about the ever-evolving nature of business. Vine. Remember those 6-second looping videos that took the internet by storm? For a brief, glorious period, Vine was platform for short-form video content. Vine launched in 2013 and quickly gained a massive following, especially among younger audiences. Despite its popularity, the app struggled to monetize its platform effectively. Meanwhile, other social media giants like Instagram and Snapchat began incorporating short-form video features into their platforms. In 2016, just 3 years after its launch, Twitter announced it would be shutting down Vine. While Vine may be gone, its impact on internet culture is undeniable. For decades, Pier 1 Imports was synonymous with eclectic home furnishings and exotic decor. Founded in 1962, the company quickly became a beloved destination for those seeking unique and exotic items to adorn their homes. From hand-woven baskets to intricately designed furniture, Pier 1 offered a treasure trove of global finds. Walking into a Pier 1 store was like stepping into a bazaar filled with treasures from far-off lands. The vibrant colors, rich textures, and diverse array of products created an immersive shopping experience that was hard to find elsewhere. Pier 1's unique aesthetic and treasure hunt shopping experience made it a popular destination for homeowners. Customers would spend hours browsing through the aisles, discovering new and exciting pieces that added character to their living spaces. However, as the retail landscape began to shift, Pier 1 found itself struggling to adapt. The rise of e-commerce and changing consumer preferences posed significant challenges for the once thriving retailer. The rise of online retailers like Amazon and Wayfair offered consumers greater convenience and a wider selection of products. Shoppers could now browse and purchase items from the comfort of their homes, leading to a decline in foot traffic to physical stores. Pier 1's once unique offerings began to feel outdated as tastes shifted towards more modern and minimalist aesthetics. The eclectic and bohemian styles that once drew crowds were now being overshadowed by sleek, contemporary designs. By the late 2010s, Pier 1 was facing mounting debt and declining sales. The company attempted to revamp its product lines and improve its online presence, but these efforts were not enough to reverse the downward trend. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2020, ultimately closing all its stores. The end of Pier 1 marked the conclusion of an era, leaving behind memories of a time when shopping for home decor was an adventure filled with discovery and delight. Remember the joy of getting lost in the aisles of a bookstore? For many bookworms, Borders was more than just a store, it was a sanctuary. Founded in 1971, Borders revolutionized the bookstore experience. However, the digital revolution would soon disrupt the bookselling industry. The advent of e-books and the rise of online retailers like Amazon fundamentally changed how people consumed books. Borders was slow to adapt to these changes, clinging to its brick-and-mortar model. In 2011, Borders filed for bankruptcy and closed its remaining stores. The end of Borders marked the end of an era for the beloved bookstore chain. Remember the thrill of walking into a circuit city surrounded by walls of televisions and the latest gadgets? Founded in 1949, Circuit City rose to prominence during the consumer electronics boom of the 1980s and 90s. However, the rise of online retailers like Amazon and big box retailers like Best Buy put pressure on Circuit City's market share. By the late 2000s, Circuit City was struggling to stay afloat. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2008 and closed its remaining stores the following year. For sports enthusiasts, Sports Authority was the ultimate destination. Founded in 1987, Sports Authority quickly became one of the leading sporting goods retailers in the United States. However, the company faced increasing competition from both online retailers like Amazon and Dick's Sporting Goods. Sports Authority also struggled with a heavy debt load, the result of its aggressive expansion strategy. By the early 2010s, Sports Authority was facing declining sales and mounting losses. In 2016, Sports Authority filed for bankruptcy and closed all its stores. The end of Sports Authority marked the end of an era for the once dominant sporting goods retailer. For generations of women, Dress Barn was the go-to destination for affordable and fashionable clothing. It was a place where women could find stylish outfits without breaking the bank, making it a beloved brand for many. Founded in 1962, Dress Barn catered to working women, offering classic and professional clothing options. The brand quickly became synonymous with quality and affordability, providing a wide range of sizes and styles to suit every woman's needs. However, as the retail landscape evolved, Dress Barn struggled to keep pace with changing consumer preferences and the rise of fast fashion. The shift towards online shopping and the demand for more trendy, fast turnaround clothing put immense pressure on traditional retailers. Retailers like Zara and H&M flooded the market with trendy and inexpensive clothing. These fast fashion giants were able to quickly adapt to the latest trends and offer new styles at a rapid pace, attracting a younger, fashion-forward customer base. By the late 2010s, Dress Barn was facing declining sales and mounting losses. The brand's inability to modernize its offerings and compete with the fast fashion industry led to a significant drop in customer foot traffic and revenue. In 2019, the company's parent company announced it would be closing all 650 Dress Barn stores. This decision was a result of prolonged financial struggles and the need to focus on more profitable ventures. The news marked the end of an era for the once popular women's clothing retailer. Loyal customers mourned the loss of a brand that had been a staple in their wardrobes for decades, reminiscing about the countless memories and outfits Dress Barn had provided over the years. For many children of the 80s and 90s, a trip to ToysRUs was a magical experience. It was a place where dreams came true, where aisles were filled with endless possibilities, and where the latest and greatest toys could be found. The excitement of walking through those doors and seeing the rows upon rows of toys was unparalleled. Founded in 1948, ToysRUs revolutionized the toy industry. It became a household name synonymous with childhood joy and wonder. The store was not just a retail space, it was a destination, a place where families created lasting memories. However, the rise of online retailers like Amazon and Walmart posed a significant challenge to ToysRUs's business model. These giants offered the convenience of shopping from home, often at lower prices, which drew customers away from traditional brick-and-mortar stores. The company struggled to adapt to the changing retail landscape, burdened by debt from a leveraged buyout. This financial strain made it difficult for ToysRUs to invest in the necessary innovations to compete with its online rivals. Despite attempts to revitalize the brand, ToysRUs filed for bankruptcy in 2017 and closed all its US stores the following year. The closure marked the end of an era for many who grew up with the iconic toy store. The news sent shockwaves through the retail industry. Analysts and consumers alike were stunned by the downfall of such a beloved brand, which had seemed like an unshakable pillar of the toy industry for decades. ToysRUs left a void in the hearts of many who had fond memories of the iconic toy store. It was more than just a place to buy toys. It was a symbol of childhood, a place where imaginations ran wild and where the magic of being a kid was always alive. Long before Walmart, Target, and even supermarkets as we know them today, there was A&P. Founded in 1859, the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company was a pioneer in the grocery industry. However, as the grocery industry evolved, A&P struggled to keep pace. Despite attempts to modernize its stores and offerings, A&P faced declining sales and increased competition. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2010 and again in 2015, ultimately closing its remaining stores. Before smartphones took over the world, there was Palm. Founded in 1992, Palm Computing was a pioneer in the world of personal digital assistants, or PDAs. However, Palm's reign as the king of PDAs would be short-lived. The arrival of smartphones rendered dedicated PDA devices obsolete. Despite attempts to adapt to the changing market, Palm struggled to compete with the likes of Apple's iPhone. The company was acquired by HP in 2010, but the Palm brand was ultimately discontinued in 2011. Remember the excitement of browsing the aisles of a Blockbuster video store on a Friday night? Founded in 1985, Blockbuster revolutionized the way people consumed movies. However, the rise of the internet and streaming services would ultimately spell the end for Blockbuster. Blockbuster was slow to adapt to this changing landscape, clinging to its brick-and-mortar model. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2010 and closed most of its remaining stores. And there you have it, 10 companies that were once giants in their industries, but are now just memories. Their stories serve as a reminder that in the ever-evolving world of business, nothing is guaranteed. Adaptability, innovation, and a deep understanding of consumer needs are essential for survival. These companies may be gone, but their legacies live on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting videos.